Let me fix this. Low key. Low key, low key. What the fuck going on YouTube? Gang gang. Nah, I'm just playing around. But let's get into it. Bro, I'm so confused. It stays the same, man. I guess we'll see when the video's done, but lag it. I love the full screen, man. Full screen, entire screen. Alright. Well, what I've seen here. Is market opened, dumped straight to the downside. We broke structure right here. We didn't reverse off, or we didn't show any type of manipulation. Also, PMI was today at 10 a.m., so I didn't really want to take a trade till about 10 a.m. We also came on SPX, we swept out all these lows during pre-market, and on NASDAQ we actually stayed above them. And then on the same thing, market open, dumped, and then now NASDAQ staying above Asia lows, while SPX came down, swept out Asia lows, and then another hourly low over here. Once sweeping that, we also have this new gap fill, which I knew we wanted to fill in fully, because we didn't quite fill it in. Next thing was, I was thinking about taking a trade on this right here, but to be honest, SPX came down, swept out this hourly low, which kind of got me a little nervous, so I didn't want to just enter on a trade I wasn't 100% positive with, because we've had a lot of sell-off here, and once you have a lot of sell-off, you need a lot of buying power, and my initial bias for the day was bullish, just because, well, now it's bearish on SPX because we swept out liquidity down here, but again, that's too much selling power. We need some buying power out of that. So I think we could possibly see a reversal. On NASDAQ, we didn't break structure yet. At the end of this hour, we'll see if we stay underneath these lows, then that'll be a break of structure. If it doesn't, then we're good, and we'll continue higher. But I knew we wanted to probably fill this gap right here. Maybe come down and fill this gap too. In the 5 minute, again, we're still showing bear structure. This box right here, what made me enter on this box, I didn't enter, this is just a fake trade, but I seen we traced back into this fair value gap right here, and respected it, and then we broke structure in the 1 minute, and yeah, I wasn't 100% confident in that trade, just because of SPX coming down and taking out this high resistance low, or high draw liquidity low. Other than that, I'm just kind of sitting here waiting till 7:30. I guess what I would like Price to do, honestly, is possibly for Price to come up, possibly break structure, and continue, and then see another retrace into something I like and go longs. Again, I know we didn't even close fill this gap either on NASDAQ, so I might be wanting to look for some more shorts. Like this trade would have worked out beautifully. It's a 1 to 2. Could take partial profit right here. We're almost in that range. For what low? For this low being took out. Yeah, I'd probably take possibly first take profit right there. Second take profit down here at Asia lows. So that's what I like. That's what I would do. And that's what I think about it. Yeah, I should have seen this. Yeah, it was a solid trade for sure. First take profit would have been took, stops would have been dragged down to break even. Damn, this shit's dumping on SPX, bro. This shit dumped hard. Looks like we're coming out and taking possibly this low here. But that's a big ass drop, dude. For market open, I think. That's fucking crazy. 0.7%. Do I think we'll make down here on SPX? No. On NASDAQ, I do think we'll come down, sweep out Asia low at least, and fill about half this gap, or maybe fill full this gap, or maybe even come down, sweep out this draw as well. But it's always about looking for the best trade setup for you. This was a good manipulation range as well, just because he came up, faked like we were gonna break structure, and then we filled this gap, and then reversed off of that. So could have seen that as like a okay. Expect that. And in 1 minute it's kind of chopped. And then also the other reason is because SPX came down and took out that hourly low. Also scared me. So multiple things right there did scare me. And I was not going to say that was an A+ setup trade, but you know, I know this was kind of the bias that was telling me, so always trust the market and what the market tells you. But you also know the market's there to manipulate and play you. So you're just trying to go along with the market makers. And by all means, I'm not no pro trader, that's for damn sure. I'm a nobody. That has nothing, you know. just trying to learn this skill. But I'll eventually learn it if I continue doing this. Hopefully we sell off pretty hard here. Yeah, I mean, this trade would have been beautiful. It's a classic 1 to 2. A little bit of buffer. How much buffer is that? 0.18 stop. 0.35 million. That's a pretty big move. That would have been good profits right there. Finally tapped into that new day gap. Alright. I mean, you could probably even take half partials of your partials. And hope it hits this low. Or at least maybe probably fill this gap. Or you can say I'm not greedy and just take profits exactly the way you said you're gonna take profit. Because guess what? These are all high reversal points, and the market's trying to get you to go the opposite direction no matter what. $7.31. My take profit was literally like headed up. We're gonna hit it, but yeah. This is pretty jokes, I ain't gonna lie. That was literally freaking edged out, dude. I'd be pissed. Here it is. That's so funny. That would have been it. Ten, 15, 20. That would take 25 minutes to make a 1 and 2 profit, and that's on a 0.32 trade. That would have made a couple of bucks. That would have made a couple of bucks. Selling harder still. $19.02. Damn. Been on here for 19 minutes. Right after my group did that. Kinda makes sense. Well, at this point, we can continue lower, or we can possibly reverse. At this point, for a reversal, I would want to I'm looking for a reversal just because we sold so hard. But again, like I said, I'm not the guy to enter off these type of things. I guess if you were like PB Blake or something like that, you could have seen this. Sweet, the structure, boom, 2 minute. 2 minute break of structure, 2 minute inverse value, yeah, boom, boom, let's see. Right, drop that, stops like it is. Or not stops, fast like it is. That's what the new fair value gotta be fucking created. It's like up to you. For another one, which is up at these eyes. Target those eyes. Off that 2 minute bigger structure with the 2 minute inverse fair value gap. See, or we could be respecting this 1 minute or 5 minute order flow. And then if you look at the 15 minute, oh. We haven't seen any retrace in the 15 minute. We're finally seeing something in the 15 minute that possibly indicates a retrace. I guess we could continue selling off, but again, we hit this high reversal point just because we hit Asia lows on NASDAQ, which kind of equals it out. And again, we're still creating this S&T off of these lows here. These lows here were eaten up by SPX. They were not eaten up by SPX they were eaten up by SPX and they were not eaten up on NAS. What am I actually open for? Fuck, I mean, theoretically, if you're thinking about it, on the 15 minute, I'd bust out the old fib. This is my fib. It is my fib. I'd go from this high to this low. And bring it up. I'd want to at least retrace into this area. For a pretty good discounted price. If we tap only up into this other one, a little less ideal. Get this good. Flip through that fair value gap in the 5 minute. Again, I would like it to possibly even come down. Do that. Fill that 5 minute fair value gap also actually, if we were to make a move find that low here, then we'd be down below. Somewhere here. There it is. Still not good enough for that. UOB's better tap into it. Coming down top into this fair value gap. Hopefully we hit about EQ on it. Equilibrium level. We'll see how this plays out here. What's SPX telling me? Something. Fucking all goes in. That's that. Fuck me, dude. Okay, now tapped into that fair value gap. Love saying that's ideal. I think I'll have another retrace out of this. And then we might pump fake lows, go up, come back down, and then go back up. Multi-higher power. If you scale up, again, this is 79% extension. Golf is about there. And hopefully we don't back down versus fair value gap, and then that would be very unideal just because if I think about it, off these lows here, we came in, tapped into equilibrium, and might fall back down to that center. Although this one has bigger structure, which we did. So now we can about any short. Use this as a 5-minute high target. That seems ideal. shit, boys. See, we're also seeing this thing I'm saying. You tapped into this fair value gap. Now we're seeing this reversal point out of it. I mean, if we were to break structure out of this, I would be bullish on those biased here. I'm doing something right now, but I'm looking on this NASDAQ trade right here, and I think I'm gonna take it. Just because, yeah, break structure. Boys. I knew that trade right here wasn't gonna execute right. It could have, but it didn't. And it was, could tell stop by what, 5 minute? We just broke. We just broke the 5 minute. Oh no we didn't. Right up here is the break. We failed to break on this one. See, that does not want to make me go forward right now at all, dude. That's so fucked. Oh, but over here we are breaking structure on SPX. Oh, on SPX. Yeah, I think I wanted to take the trade on SPX. To be honest with you. We stripped that low resistance liquid. We didn't sweep out that. Fuck, dude, we're having so many different bias right now. I don't know that one would have hit correctly. Okay. No, not the 1 minute. I'm looking for the 4 minute. Okay. Hourly, we basically retraced on SPX. Alright, I think we're bullish. SPX, we broke structure right back to the upside. We barely filled this fair value gap on SPX, so kinda am looking for at least a retrace. The retrace maybe down into about equilibrium area. Or if you think about it, okay, I guess we didn't really sweep too much liquidity down here. I guess you can count this as a liquidity sweep. This would be this candle. There, so tapped into it. Bada bing. Right now, I'm hoping for us to at least tap into equilibrium, or at least create this low and then drop into equilibrium. I was thinking about entering longs off of that breaker structure just because Nasdaq came down and tapped into this FVG beautifully, and then also we could reverse off of it. But I didn't really realize. I thought that SPX came down and did the same thing, just as Nasdaq did. So off that breaker structure, I could just enter longs just because we already had that retrace, but could not do that. Over here we came up, swept out these highs right here. I think we possibly could come up and sweep out these highs. I would love for the 4 hour to load right now. Can I reload this? There we are. We're reloading. Don't trip. Potato chips. I want to look at the 4 hour for what was this? Okay, so 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, all 10, all 11, all 12, all 14, okay. Not a break. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're breaking. I think there should be these long wicks. So I think we're bullish still. So I'm looking for longs. I'm just fucking focused on some longs right now. Long John Silvers. Again, the 5 minute over here we broke. Came down, tapped equilibrium. I'm at. Say less. In 2 minutes we close just somewhat similar to this. We don't break out of this. I'd be confident. The boom long here stops to this target all highs. It's 8:03. We're still on macros, so it's also good. Macros is always a good manipulation range. Right, this is always that 40 to 50 range is always giving you the manipulation range. Boom, manipulate, boom. Then we could continue higher. Right. This is another, again, 15 minute. What's 15 minute look like? Technically basically all I'm trying to see here. And now we broke to the downside on both indexes. We're bearish in 1 hour. That's so much. Selling power, we swept out much liquidity to the downside. You know what we need? We need to eat up some liquidity to the upside, I think. So we're gonna just quietly really wait and see what price action does here. Well, off of this here, still got the big structure, created a new high. Created a lower low, lower high, lower low, or lower low, lower high, full scale, lower low. Then another higher high. No, it looks like we're getting higher low. Tap into this, got 1 minute break out of this. We're happy done this. Move up, then move down. Right here, 1 minute break. That's it right there. Okay, I guess we can do this. I'm down to enter longs. Stops underneath that. Because we're in an uptrend as we speak on the 5 and the 1 minute, so I'm trying to catch this trend back, just at least up to some highs. Is this a slight retrace play? I think it is, and that is something I don't like to hear in my head. So I think it is a retrace play, so it's not as ideal for me. We've sold off a ton, but I think we need to go up some. Move down and move up. Oh yeah, this could be a reversal point here, back down to the downside, respecting order flow and saying Nasdaq would be the one to carry this out. Which we did bad there because you had to cover street lows. So ultimately move down and move up. Could be that kind of like it. I don't know what's gonna happen right now. Maybe full screen. What do we got? Computer's not gonna die. Your boy BP still here. And your boy BP is just trying my hardest. Been recording for 48 minutes, so alright, entire screen. Creating the 5 minute. And broke structure over here, and I think we have we're about to have that 1 minute break up at LS. Oh, we did. To be honest, I feel like going long right here off this. Just break a structure, let's move up. Oh no, it isn't on a break a structure, false alarm. So, not doing bad. Entering off that. It's kind of hard to say whether or not. Okay. Okay, we just hit so many that I listen to those. Let's see when I come up to this areas. Areas when we want to come out of this area. I think those areas we felt it. Now we're doing the retrace and doing all the retrace. So it is certainly not toward there. Yeah, bro. That's our back structure. This has yet to break structurally upside, so this will just continue lower. Right, yeah, and the break structure inside off this. And if we do that, I'm waiting for a retrace back up, and then I'm gonna just target these lows here. That's the closest drawing the created the downside. It's in the hourly. I suppose that's the only one. It's probably get to slash towards. Go back structurally upside, continue this uptrend now. What a pretty good retrace. Drop lower, see about these levels, go to these levels. Point for a point back to it's about even. It's about even.
Yeah.
Down, then move up, then move down. Get me retrace right when I wanted to now. Waiting for bullish or flat. This is on SPX. I'm looking for long. Yeah, 5 minute break, search back to the downside. fucking Christ, dude. Nah, you'll physically see a manipulation out of this range. I'm not gonna say when, but you'll see it. Holy fuck, that's hot. It's a hot ass egg, bro. I'm not a big fan of these fuckers. Again. The next big structure's all the way up there. It's pretty high up there. I think that's gonna happen. No. Actually, yeah, I do. I think we're bullish. We're gonna bring it a little bit up. I don't know. See if any of our gurus have made something. GGR probably full ported. Nope. But our boy PB Trades indeed did. He's a inverse fair value gap god, and you've probably seen an inverse fair value gap play. Me, I'm just trying to figure out a strategy that I'm accustomed to and want to continue off of. Oh yeah, we could break structure NASDAQ to the upside. What about the 5 minute here? Maybe broke structure. We can retrace. Oh yeah, we see 1 minute more flow out of that. Yeah, 1 minute break. Off this. Good. Technically it will work. I'm not in on this trade right now. It looks like we just gonna push this gap. We did inverse that shit immediately. Here, you got one thing right here. That's all I got for you. That's it. Well, another dip in the EQ I could go long. There we go. Long stops below. I don't know this. I'm gonna do down here. Let's see. Stop loss. On. Say 30 positions. Let's do 20. Damn, so 10 positions. I'll do $1,000 on them. 111. Alright, what am I really targeting? Really, the final take profit for me would be right here. Take profit. Okay, just done this trade. I took him on for this long, yeah, this is long here. That would be me going for the long, whatever this is. You know, you get filled in at some weird spot. .49 trade. That's located. 0.49. That's a drastic move. Alright, 0.17 from that stop is valid. Same with this guy. I mean, you could want to go lower, but I don't know. It's the daily. We got a big daily gap way down here. Just create an October 24th. We got a different opening gap. We got a day opening gap right here. Sorry, let me good retrace. We could be bullish on there. We did tap into this fair value. Yeah, we have to come to this. We're gonna want to come fill this eventually sometime soon. It could be us wanting to go bearish here. That's what I'm trying to say. And like I said, I honestly was low-key looking for longs off this break. I could have been in right here. Stops, I believe, this guy right here. Take profit. He's a little high. I think it's a little higher just because price. It's came up and did that. Underneath this. Just fine with me. Okay. Yeah, that's point. What's up, this guy here, this guy here. I think that's for at least a 1-to-1. I think, yeah, 1-to-1 there. Yep. Dude, it's so hard to say what we're gonna do. I know we're gonna sweet. The one manipulation we've done is this. We're gonna want to do some other type of low time frame manipulation, and I still get to see it. The manipulation I see right now is that we come up, we swept these lows out right here. We just swept them. That's what I see, and then now we can go reverse down to the downside. We fill this with them over here, and then we dump, and then we swept them back here, and then boom, boom, continue lower. Come up, boom, break 15-minute break. Break 15-minute break of structure here, continue higher. Again, this is yet to break structure, we're still bearish, technically. First grade lower low. Lower high. Or higher high. First grade lower low. And then create a lower low compared to that last grade low. Another higher high. Create a higher or a lower high compared to that other one. We have this dog here. This is dog. Big name blue. Again, break structure would be here. Break structure over here would be right there. It's on the 5-minute. Okay, yeah, we definitely broke structure. The downside off this candle here. Down here. 3 minutes still for this candle to close. Technically, did this, down. We respected, I don't know what respected, could it be high, so we can go from this side of this low, this side of this low. It's just not ideal at that point. Right now we did, this low resistance liquidity below that hourly low. We failed to do it over here. Okay, now swept that one low out. Let's see.
Do it, guys. Don't worry.
Don't you worry. Okay, looks like 5-minute break. Nope, came back up, swept up more lows. Swept out different lows. Yep, swept out all these lows over here. Now got back above them. And then we're gonna stick above this guy to be good as well. I'd like for that to happen. Big Lou, I don't have nothing else. I don't have anything. I have nothing. I have nothing. I know you think I have something. What? See? I know. I told me. I ain't know. There you go. Just the flows out. That's what it is. That's what I was looking for. It's manipulation. That's manipulation right there. Technically, I would like. That's when it comes to about both those lows. But this we get to tap into EQ. Could continue lower off this because you get the break structure. Off this candle here. Yeah, I think I'm ready for longs. Silver. Long dongs. Silver. I think hyping myself up for long dong silver. I always felt out all this liquidity. Official break back down to the downside. That's actually disappointing. While staying above it over here. I think we broke. I don't know if we did. Oh, fucking. Saying you a dick to me because we're breaking it now. I bet. Let's say less. It's like we're breaking that down to the downside. Hopefully it retrains. Push this one down right here. Failed to do it again. This guy broke structure. This guy broke structure. Retrace back down this area. See 1 minute worth left of that. Maybe. Technically, this trade is ideal. Fuck it. Stop this. Let's go 30 lots, like I'm saying. We're buying. GG. Unfortunately, we didn't know this trade. Fortunately. I guess fortunately. I'm just gonna end up here. Okay. This is my trade for the day. Press a shoot those longs up to those guys at 15 minute. Hopefully we break structure and shoot up. this is what I think will happen. I'm not saying it will happen. Over here, Nasdaq's telling me we're bearish slightly. We could come up, sweep this high, and then we'll be bullish. Earlier today, I did see the most ideal trade, which was this trade over here. Which, let me break down. Well, I seen boom, come back down here, boom. Fake break structure, so that's also a liquidity sweep, kind of a manipulation range. We also come back, tap into this fair value, yeah, but boom, see the 1 minute order flow out of that, boom, which is around here, and enter off that, boom, short down to each of those. Easy money right there. Okay, over here on, well, okay, I'm not sure what this is. This is my main tip problem. My first profit. It's a little shitty, I ain't gonna lie. Whoa, that's probably my grab my stumps a little high. No, this can't. There you go. Let's go. Mainly what this trade was based off of was I seen Nasdaq came down, swept out all basically low resistance liquidity compared to the hour liquidity, doesn't come sweep that out, both swept that out. At that point you look bearish, but your bias is bullish. My bias at least. SPX didn't come down, sweep out the low resistance liquidity, we stayed above it, we swept out one liquidity here. Boom, off that. We were also in an uptrend, right? Boom. What I could have really entered off of originally was this 5 minute break to the upside right here, and then seen it retrace back down into equilibrium right around here, and I could have entered fairly similar off a 1 minute breaker structure to the upside. Boom. Stop loss underneath this, and we would have been in that trade. Would it have been the most ideal trade? Possibly not. But I don't know. That's what we want is more ideal trade. Oof, this we get the break structure, so I guess we could eat ourselves right in our ass. I'm dead serious here. We could be down bad, right? We could be down bad off this play here. Cause now we're bearish right now. Now we swept out all highs. We don't sweep out all highs over here. We then create a lower low after breaking structure. We then retrace back up into that equilibrium range. We're in that equilibrium range. Now what am I looking for? 1 minute break structure. Could look for 1 minute break structure. Short. Right now it is a tough area to say we could reverse. Another 15 minute highs are over here. Be able to come back up, sweep all that. 5 minute, we swept these lows. Okay, I don't think we're gonna go lower. Oh, we swept these highs. Well, if I'm really thinking about it, I think we're gonna reverse off of this. What I'm thinking, right? Came up, swept all this liquidity, including this up here. And we every high we swept. Swept every high above it. I think we're gonna come down and break structures here. I am indeed going to set my stop at be around this 5-minute break. To lose a little less mud grade. I originally had it down here because this 4 minutes long. This then swept all this liquidity bombs to put under this low. The shits and giggles of it. Thought we broke structure here. We didn't break structure. I seen 1 minute good order flow out of that and then boom. What do I think we are? 1 hour bearish, 15 bearish, 30-minute bearish. I guess I'm going off of hope right now, which is not the way. Just because the 15-minute break could happen. Right, exactly. Like move up to move down. We could break structure, honestly. Yeah, I'm in a pretty good time. Final TPs here. Alright, first TP is about halfway up this bitch. About a 1-to-1-ish. Top of this high, I don't know, somewhere like around here. To be honest, I'm out there for 1 day profit. Position. Take profit. Got to not take profit right underneath this high. Barely. So. Yeah, we break structure here. I think we've been bullish on this. Stops up. What do I want to put in here? What a big other than that. Good bearish. That's a big chart. Alright, final check in before I go do something real quick. Let's see here. Well, 15-minute. Move up to move down. Move up to move down right here. Dude, I think we're gonna break structure. I think we're gonna come up, smash, take profit. Not off rip, but in a range to where I think it will. And if I look at it in the 15-minute, you have this guy. But look at the hourly. It's bigger for value gap hourly. It tells me a little better. To where we're gonna want to fill 100% of it. One to two. What's this here? Oh, I wanted my first one to be there. Yeah, I care about that a little less than. Yeah, that's a good take on it. It's about equilibrium of that range. $30 could be break structures. But yeah, I think we're in a great trade here, boys. This line right here is my initial take profit. This yellow line. Oh. This fucking yellow line. We'll go fucking lime yellow. And we'll go another lime yellow. Those are both my take profits. This is my first take profit. At this point. Once we hit this area, I will gladly set my take profits to break even, and then shoot up for those longs. Gang, gang, boys, and later. I'm gonna go take the cheer ass shot. Cheer ass shot. We look fucked. It looks just like a 5 minute. Oh, actually, no, we still good. Nah, we still good. Because we got. Oh, not there. Again, it's just entry. Well, we're well into equilibrium. Basically, our entry point is our entry point is equilibrium for this 5 minute range. I know that we broke. Move up, then move down, which would be this. Oh, fuck, boys, we failed the break structure. Oh. Bro, I don't know, boys. We look low key fucked. Because no matter what, we came in tapped into this fair value. I think about 50%. Just below 50%. AKA basically respecting it. Technically, if this creates this, I'd gladly drag stops up to there, and that'll be a smaller loss. Just cause really boy move, a big move during one session, such as things in the market, oh my god. We failed the ghost with that. But even knowing that we're floating profit over there, over here on Nasdaq, we're chopping like insane. We're chopping. I don't know. Alright. Okay. Well, we indeed have. No.
Trading tournament going on right now with over $1 billion in cash prizes.
Fuck, boys. We know we trace back in that 5 minute break back. We're still bullish on the 5 minute. My trade's still in effect here, I guess. It's 8:54. It's hard to say right now just because the margin being used is $2,000 right now. have a $222 drawdown as in my stop loss, but I'm willing to risk 220 right now, so I need at least 220 in profit. So right, that 1 is like around here, a little under. Right. One is here. We're gonna continue with what we got here. If it fucking plays off correctly. I know our hourly candle's about to close. So this will be this low. Low, lower high, and then boom, come down, dump, lower low. Sweep this, sweep this. You can see it. Draws on liquidity downside. I guess the closest draw would be itself, but not ideal. 0.39, 0.49, 0.79, and we're in the same range. Which way do we would want to just sweep this out? 0.66, 0.49. Yeah, I think we're bearish, bro. I might pull out profits right now. What's making me say bearish right now on this whole thing is that I think we're gonna wanna say we retrace into a far enough range. Fuck, we're almost at the 200. Fuck yeah, boys. Level 101 right now. It's not real money, so again, there's no point in me freaking out about this. It's just an idea, an ideal range we can kind of sweep. Again, that's just sweeping that barely out. What's Nas doing? Nas probably doing the same. Exactly what Nas did. Swept out that liquidity there. Basically all the resistance liquidity it created in the past, whatever. And technically I just wanted to I know off of where I have my new thing is, and then I want to move on 5, on ones. There. I wonder what is there. And there's stop loss range, but well, off of that, saying that's 15-minute break to the upside. It's a very good retrace back up. This is beautiful here, actually. Again, it's just, I know we're probably not going to want to. Green versus Gap. Oh, that would be magical. Or if we just max fill it. So max filling it is, oh yeah, there it is. One more push. Come on, one more buy. Come on, buyers. Come on, bulls. Bulls, come on now, bulls. Come on, don't let the bears. Bears push that. Bears push that. Just depends what we're gonna do here. I think we're bearish. We could be bearish. Hella. we're dumping. Again, I knew this is the range of a possible manipulation. So the hourly candle, we came in, we filled the hourly fair value gap perfectly. It's key. Perfectly filled that hourly. Now we could come down, sweep this out, and we'll be bearish again, which would respect that hourly fair value gap that we tapped into. This we just created a lower low, and then now we're creating a lower high on the hourly, and should be bearish. 5 minute breaks allows us to trade. So, again, I can just hopefully say we're tapped into that equilibrium range in the 5 minute, and we can reverse off this. Sure, could do that. Yeah. See if I make a number show. Let's see if we had 30-minute break. Alright, boys. I'm gonna stay in this trade here. I'm going to let y'all know about it. This is it right here. I'm targeting these highs. Like I said, we did break structure on the 15-minute, 30-minute, the 5-minute, so on and so forth. Right now, we might do just this small low time frame manipulation. Possibly come down, sweep these lows out. I might stop loss underneath these lows here. We tap far into equilibrium on this area, to this low to this high. So that could also be a respecting thing to go bullish some more. And again, I'm mainly looking for this for my first take profit. Second take profit is at hourly highs. If we were to come down, break the structure, if we fully break structure underneath this, probably hit my stop. I'll probably pull my position out there and try taking that least lot. Try to take the least large loss I can. Off of where I have it right now, it's about a $220 loss. And off of this down one's about $330. So this yellow candle's about a $300 win if I don't take full take profit, and if I take half take profit, $150. And off the 150 all the way up here, I mean, I'd be up floating fat in cash. Again, thinking about what I've lost on this account is nothing, so I gotta understand all this stuff and just play off stuff that's is correct. All low time frame liquidity was swept right now during this right here. I guess it was already swept before. Now I kind of understood this range of possible manipulation reversals, or I don't know, something like that. 15-minute then retrace 100%. 15-minute we want to retrace down all the way. I guess we're pretty close to it. Alright though. I'm gonna let y'all boys go. I'm gonna come back maybe later. See how this is trolling on y'all. It's my first trade here with y'all boys. So yeah, we're mainly just hoping for this not to break structure to the downside off this. Holy shit, I've been recording for an hour and 46 minutes. It's just insane. Alright though, boys. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip. Took my dog for a walk. Hopefully we come up hit this first take profit and I'm able to drag stops up to break even and then hopefully it'll take profit. Other than that, boys, I'll probably catch y'all in a little bit. Late. Alright, what the fuck's up? We're back out of here. Well, what the thing is now that I'm saying, guys, is I took my take profit right where I said I was going to take profit at this yellow mark. I came back up into this range. I tapped into it. Boom, took partials. My stop was then set up to about here, unfortunately, where this new yellow mark is. Because I wanted to, yeah, and then it manipulated it during this range. Boom, dropped under, stopped me out right there. And off of that, we actually reversed back up to the upside because that was a 15-minute retracement. And once it did that retrace, it then kept going up higher. And I expect this to come up and probably hit take profit. Maybe not today, but I could see it going up there hitting take profit before, I don't know, 1 p.m.-ish New York time. Today, my P&L is 215 on the day. I'm pretty stoked on the 215 on the day. I suppose I wish I were to have been able to hold this trade till my take profit was hit, but to be honest, price action wasn't moving that smooth. And also, I missed out on my other trade that I could have took for the day that would have hit this 1 to 2 take profit, which was just a retrace play back into this fair value gap. And then 1 minute breaker structure back out of that, which would be right around here. And then boom, stops above this 5-minute high and take profit at this Asia low. Boom, we come down, tap Asia low, and boom, off that we reverse. That would have been my initial trade, and that would have been the trade that would have been for sure beneficial, and that would have been the right move to take today. I still got in though, was able to get a good trade in on SPX, and got a good 1 to 1.1 risk to reward ratio on that, and yeah, stoked on it. See y'all on the next one.